Hey guys, we're back. Look at all this cool gear I got. Just kidding, it's just stuff that you can try out in the dressing room, so I don't actually have this. Instead, I have my standard gear, and Arzel is killing boar.
Pigs!
Cause they're boring! Get it! I'll see you
I'm
guys.
not your friend anymore. Bye.
Okay, bye. Come back! I'm sorry. And look,
Are you
Arzel
going?
has another Erune following her. I can't tell them apart. What phone? Nothing important.
I'm stuck on a rock.
You're stuck on a rock again! Get out of the
The whole
rock.
time I'm like legitly stuck.
Oh no! No, you look
Okay, there
fine.
we go. Alright, cool. Alright, I'm good.
Alright, I'm going around the rock. Oh, look at this poor place. It's so desolate.
Wait. What do we have to do over here?
I'm going to pick up the yellow stuff over here, and that's where all the red quest thingy is too. Oh, there's a
No, it says
beer.
we have something that we have to do over here, though.
The?
Yeah, look at the mini map.
There's yellow stuff all the way over there. Yeah, let's check that out.
Oh, I think that's the gathering quest for the freaking ore.
Oh, yeah, then close that thing, because we don't need it. We're going... Because... Do we even need to go that way? Stop
Look at that.
attacking my sister! You too! Where are you going? Oh,
I'm surprised nothing has dropped anything yet.
I know, right? So much for that, like, hunting gold boost.
I know.
Like, not even like any gear or anything. Oh, look, a Heaven's Fall farmhand. It's a very non-sexy looking castonic guy.
Hey, leave the freaking dad bod Castonic alone.
And look at that bog castonic. Look at that bog. Stop! Oh, Jesus, he's like ran right after me. Annie! Oh no, he's stuck. She's stuck on him. Get un. Stop making my sister stuck! Oh, now he's dead. So much for that. Really ominous looking. Oh, that looks like a skull. So you have yellow stuff over here, so this is, I guess, if we don't do any red quests in this video, it will become another side quest video.
Well, do you want to do the story quest and then just another video just do all the yellows in this area? Like, that would be a pretty good idea.
Yeah,
Is
let's
like,
do that actually. Of course, now we have to
each time
run.
we go to a new zone, we just do the story quest and then we just do the yellow quest. The
We'll
side
do
quest.
like the yellow stuff if it's like there with us. If it's along
Yeah.
the way with the yellow. I mean the red. Blech. Orange.
Yeah.
I see you're being followed. I'm
What?
just like seeing this army after you, like, get that money! Oh, now the guy's
Bastards.
running back.
Yeah, it's weird too, like when you're trying to use your mount and you're trying to run away, like how the freaking enemies just start sprinting like a bat out of hell to
No,
go
right?
after
And
you.
that's new. And I was like, I turn around 1 second, they're like, ah, they're right there, and I'm like, get away! Dear God, it's not. This isn't
The
supposed to be a
ones
horror
that trip
movie.
me out though, the ones that I get terrified with, is when you're running from a BAMF and then you just see them just coming in
Oh, I
just
think the best one though was
100
the
miles an hour.
Apex one, where you have. It's not really a spoiler, but you have to run and you're like setting off all these dragons and they're following you. In fact, in one of my videos I uploaded of doing it on Eruno of Apex, at least Berserker Eruno, which we can also see when I do it on Apex for um, the brawler. Is like turn the camera around, you can just see this horde of dragons, and Eruno going like, "Help!"
Run, bastard, run!
Alright, let's talk to this guy. Madron, hey, how you doing? Fangs of a Demo. Oh, wait, let's see what he says first. We're not enough soldiers stationed here. Glad to have your help. More glad if you can get the Federation to send more soldiers. Fangs of a Dilemma. Saber-toothed fangs. Much prefer them outside the saber-toothed mouth, don't you? Say, are you free to help with another little problem? For the Federation! Yeah, sure, what problem?
agoraphobia. It's a conspiracy. I tell you, a conspiracy. I don't know if they caused it. Maybe they're just feeding it. Ha! Feeding. What are you going on about? The lunatic Yemons and insane farmers from that Paranon cult are feeding the crazies. Crazy or not, you can't live without food. Kill the farmers. Done talking, Eruno. Do it. Sure.
Okay.
You're a
Oh shit, I
weirdo.
didn't mean to do that.
Arzel. We know so little about what causes a disaster of this magnitude. The almost trivial details that add up to catastrophe. Most people never think about things like that. Bring me a shrubbery!
Oh my god, I love that reference.
Brohoa says the crops here have been sickly for years. He thinks it's soil contamination, and further, the contaminant might be the cause of the plague. So I was thinking, Toron shrubs are common around here. If you'd be so kind as to gather their berries, I can screen them for toxic compounds.
Sure. Bring me a shrubbery. Oh, hey, Broha. I wonder what
Wait,
causes...
what is this? That's a Monty Python reference.
Yes, that's what I meant. Look, isn't that funny? I wonder what caused this disaster. What were the real details that led to catastrophe? Unpleasant thoughts, but better than going mad.
Circle the wagons.
At last, some outside aid. If nothing else, it is comforting to talk to someone sane.
Yeah! 2 Elin children and a scary-looking Amani. We're totally sane.
I'm
Shall we
Broha.
talk about the murder of
Shut up!
villagers?
No! No! You shut up!
I swear to fucking God, if you keep bringing that up by the time we're doing Argon quests, I'm quitting this game.
I smushed one with my foot.
I am Broha, Bedorem's assistant at your service. Nothing much to report yet, although we have concluded that this is less a plague or curse than an emanation?
What? What is an emanation? What is it?
Google.
Google, help me! What is emanation? An abstract but perceptible thing that issues or originates from a source. What?
I'm like
Like an
Eruno.
entity?
I don't know. I'm like Eruno right now, going like with this like what the fuck face.
The action or process of issuing from a source. The risk of radon gas emanation. The tenuous substance or form of radiation given off by something.
Okay. Hard to say. What we know is that the longer you stay, the deeper it affects you. It has affected my colleagues, though I do not think they realize it yet.
Where is Bedoram?
Where is he? North, examining the vampires. You should ask Amelin for specifics. Can I ask you a favor? The disturbed constructs were once our men, but the unending battle against the mad monsters turned our men into those things. Go straight through them, try to drive them off, and you should be able to find Amelin. Good luck.
I understand. Okay. Handpee. Sometimes I taste fear and lunacy in the air, often my own. But this is my home, be damned if I let it down. More than one flay to skin a cat. Sorry, what?
Sorry, Erune.
Grr, Tunvi just has to strut around in those new saber skin boots. I'm not jealous or anything. Oh, who am I kidding? Yes, I am. Say, can you do me a favor? What can I do? You want us to kill Sabretooth for leather, I see, because you just want new shoes, I see.
Okay, it's a lot better than him asking us to kill them for their eyeballs or their fangs.
Yeah, that's true. It's ridiculous. I know you need to defend the Federation and all, but those rabid, inky Sabretooths really do have nice fur. If I had some, I could knock Tunvi down a peg or two, which would certainly make me feel less defensive.
You needed it from me?
I can't believe we're doing a fucking quest to get some guy leather. Hi, Tunvi. Hey, how are you doing? Your friend is making us do shit. Kieran's always grousing and complaining about something, but he's a reliable lad in some ways. These boots are made for envy. Oh no. Oh no. They're making us... Panpy's making saber skin gloves?
And this is why I don't like the Papoya race, because everything has to be a pun or some
Not
type of
even
reference.
just that. They're making us do shit for back at
Whoa,
each
whoa, whoa,
other.
whoa, 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 whoa. Read what's underneath the top, like, I don't even want to call it paragraphs, the top sentences. Read what he says, like, after. And he had to come wave them in my face. Read what's underneath that.
He sniffed at my boots. Sniffed. Then he scrunched up his nose and said they make my feet smell. Oh, I just want to. I don't know what, but I have to strike back. Well, yeah, you do. Eruno, you have to help me. But what's better than saber skin? What? Oh, I've got it. Have you seen the pauldrons those disturbed constructs wear? That's basilisk leather. Nothing could be better than that. If you kill them, they won't be needing the leather, right? I can't fucking believe it. These two fucking idiots. Look at them. They're so fucking stupid.
I want to go, I'm just going to log out now.
No, don't leave me. Please. Don't
I
leave
can
me.
leave you with the stupidity that is called the Papori.
Papori. Eerie
And
polykind. Disturbed construct. Hey, that kind of looks like an Amani. One sec, don't kill him. I'm gonna zoom in on his face to. Ow!
It is an
God!
Amani.
Yeah, let me zoom out. Yeah, he is an Amani. No, don't kill him. I'm just zooming out. Oh yeah, he's kind of bristly. His arm kind of reminds me of Tamura's. You know, Tamura is the leader of Kayator. You'll get to meet him later when we get further through the story, which we're kind of like digging around and taking our time about to do. But whatever.
Yeah, because if we were doing only the story missions, we would already been in Kayator.
Yeah, I know, right? But we won't.
With my
But as
people.
I said at the beginning of this video, when we first started this whole series, we're going to do every single fucking quest because we got to know so people can understand the lore of Tera and its stupidity, such as those fucking Papori making us kill shit just for fucking gloves. Cause it's for the
And-
Federation, you know? That's what we do.
Don't forget the boots and the
Yes,
pauldrons.
Yes, the saber-tooth boots and the pauldrons and gloves and... Jesus fuck, why are we getting this
Next
job?
up, it's going to be a skirt. I found a flower. I didn't know we had to pick a flower.
Oh, we do. Wait, I want to pick a flower too. Erune! Oh no! Erune! Get off of her! Leave her alone! I was like, I'm like turn around, like she's getting attacked. Erune, come on! You okay, girl? Oh, follow me. Oh no! I ran too far away, now she has to follow me again. There we go. Yeah, now you're following me. Come on, sister. Together we will go for the Federation. Make boots and pauldrons
Yes.
for.
Because we need to make boots and gloves and pauldrons for the Federation.
Yeah, these guys work for the Federation. I'm glad our funding is being put to good use, you know? Ah, dad bod cast Sonic.
We must die.
Lend me your strength, my brothers! Wait, you're related to these guys? Please don't tell me you're related to these guys. That'd be just terrifying.
That'd be creepy.
Yeah, that would be fucking creepy.
Toron.
Let's see. There's a flower we have to pick.
How many of these? Oh, we gotta pick 5 of these things.
I hate gathering quests so much.
Yeah, then
Not quite fun.
do not hurt my sister. Thank you. Thank you for dying.
So the other day, well, actually on the way home after dinner, I was like talking with my parents about like Pokemon Go and things, and, like, cause I'm just trying to make small talk while we like pass the time and doing shit. Anyway, like we pointed out that one of our dogs is kind of like the Team Rocket. She's all bark and no bite. She acts all tough, but she's actually just like such a wimp. Uh, my mom was like, "Stop saying that about our dog." And my dad and I were like,
It's true.
"Haha."
It's true.
When it's true, our dog is kind of. She acts all tough, but because she's small, she's like, "Don't hurt me."
She flops over on her back, like, okay, I'm gonna show you my belly so you don't hurt me.
Pretty much.
My girlfriend's dog's like that. He'll freaking bark at you and bark at you, and then once you take one step towards him, he just flops on his back, like exposes his belly.
It'd be kind of funny if like the Popori actually did that, you know?
That would be honestly adorable because then at least like Sir Patrick would do it.
Oh yeah, and like in front of Zillion, and that'd be like the most adorable thing ever.
Like she like tries not to show in her facial expression that she's like, oh my god, this is so adorable. She just like stays like tries to stay neutral about it, but you can see in her eyes that her eyes are just like gleaming with excitement.
Like how Eruno's eyes gleam with excitement about everything, except with Zillion, it's just like the small things that truly matter. I need one more of that flower thing, and I can't
I
find
think I
it.
need a couple more. I think I need like 2 more.
I need one, and I can't find any more. I found
This is the
corn, though.
problem with some of these gathering quests is like you go too far, you
And then
can't
it's,
find them.
and then it's
You
all
go back
gone.
to where they are, and they have a freaking ridiculously long like respawn rate, so you
Yeah.
have to wait and wait
You could
and
also
wait.
change channels, but that's a pain in the ass, and changing channels is hard on the laptop, so.
hmm All I see is your sister's pet running for its life.
Oh, I found one. Yeah. Can you not?
Really, there's this huge gap between a tree and a wall and like a cliff, and you cannot run through it.
I think that's the same gap I got stuck in earlier when I was leveling another character, and it was like, why? Why would you do this?
Alright, I got all my berries. Alright, I'm gonna head back to that encampment and drop off this shit. Doo-dee-doo.
Well, I kind of need help finding another one.
Oh,
'Cause
there's one
this is
right
the
over here. There's one
What?
right here.
What
One
are,
right. A flower over here.
oh wait, never mind. I got them all.
Oh, okay. Monty's just farming mushrooms and cob seed right now. Ari, the main account, is the cook in my in the job stuff. Hey, Madron, how are you doing? Agrophobia. Excellent. I'll go check our food. We have to protect our purity of essence. Maybe you should go lie down.
Okay, I like that response. That's a good response.
Tyrothol, bring me a shrubbery.
You have the berries? Superb. I hope this works.
I hope so too. Does it? What's your dill, pickle?
From now
These
on,
fucking puns!
from now on, Arzel is going to reference Eruno as Pickle.
Oh, come on. That's mean. Is it because her hair's green?
She
Bro,
just
looks-
Pickle from now on.
Brohorn looks so nervous. I've tried to cheer him up, but he's in a mood. Can you talk to him for me? Sure. You have feelings for him. What's the matter? Okay, this guy's pretty funny. He's like not like other Baraka.
What's your dill, pickle?
I know I'm seeing things. I used to be able to blank him out, but now you're seeing him too. He looks just like me. I'm just ashamed my delusion's so narcissistic. What?
Who are we talking about?
Is oh, Broha and it thinks Tarusal looks just like him and is hallucinating it. Thinks he's hallucinating it.
Oh, that's why, because he has the
Oh,
lion
yeah, that's right.
Baraka
Oh, and-
face. They both have the lion Baraka face.
And they both almost have the same dialogue. This is fucking funny. This is why I love this game. These fucking details that you would never notice unless you actually sat down and actually read this shit. I know.
Yep.
Okay then, yeah, you have nothing to bury. As incredible as it seems, those Castonic and Amani recruits were stationed at the Federation garrison here when the plague first struck. Their madness has irretrievably twisted them. I weep for them and their families. I fear that only kindness we can do to them now is to end their misery. It's time they joined the rolls of Velika's honored dead.
That's
Time to
morbid.
set them free. Yeah, that's morbid.
You
Hey
know
guys,
what?
I
Piece
got your
of
stuff
shit?
for like
Fuck off.
boots and things.
Looks like someone played a trick on you.
Beautiful. I'm going to make a pair of gloves. This is for you. Thanks.
Enjoy! Yay, money.
Thank you. Thank you. Hey, here, we got stuff for your pauldrons.
For the Federation.
No, we didn't kill him.
How soft, how supple. There's no way Pond P can top this. Thank you. There's no way this will end well. I'm laughing way too hard here. Like, I'm smiling so hard it hurts. Oh, sweet satisfaction. Oh my goodness. This game. I love this game. I fucking love this game. Come here, Erune. Come with me, sister. I'm running faster than you. Why am I running faster than you? I shouldn't be running faster than you. I don't even have all the gear, right gear. Alright, let's run through these disturbed mutated Elins and ignore them because we don't need... Oh, Amani a recruit. That's the... when I looked at those guys, they don't look like Amani. They look more like mutated Baraka, to be honest. Like,
Hold on 1 second.
yeah,
I
they
had to
look
kill
like...
a couple more of those twisted Armanis.
Yeah, they look like a mutated Baraka. Like,
Give me a sec.
Jesus fuck. Ow.
Alright, on my way.
I won't kill him yet because I want you to be able to pick up that marker that you killed him or something. Well, yeah, he looked like more like a Baraka. Oh, I'm stunned. Anyway, yeah, he looked like Baraka. Look at him.
Oh, these bastards?
Yeah, those.
I always thought that they were like mutated Papori.
No, they're the overly bloated. Oh, look at the. Oh, these guys are cool. The Castonic. These guys. He's like so nasty, but also like amazing at the same time. Look at them.
Oh, the characters online?
Yeah, the character design. If it could stop moving for so weirdly for a second. Oh, damn. Like the horns are kind of broken. They got this thing strapped to their back. Their arms are missing. Ow, can you like please not? Anyway. Put him out of his misery! For the Federation, because you know we're the good guys.
I leveled up.
Nice!
I can't tell if I'm leveling up soon or not because this recording window covers that. That's okay, actually. We can check on here. I am at 66% of the way. Too bad there's no apple trees here.
All I did was I just picked up mushrooms and I leveled up.
Them shrooms do it to you. Where's Erune?
Oh no, she's left back there! Oh no, my sister! Oh
She's
no,
getting fucked up.
leave her alone! Leave her alone! Thanks, Anno.
Why am I voicing her? Why am I voicing her? I'm totally fine. Nothing's wrong with me.
Ernie, run! Run! We have to make it to the next checkpoint now. Come on. Let's go.
Ugh. Grave sites. Pretty eerie. Ooh, more corn. Always use more corn. Make corn.
Did you say I always need more corn to make corn?
I meant popcorn, but yeah, pretty much. Words. They're hard.
Apparently so.
Look, the trio of animals.
Oh, I almost ran past these guys. Wow, there's a lot of people here. Amulet.
trouble?
We've not enough soldiers stationed here. Glad to have your help. More glad if you can get the Federation to send more soldiers.
Circle the wagons.
What's that, Eruno? And you're... What's that, Eruno? Arzel and Erune? And you're looking for Bedoram? He stopped in briefly on his way to the Forsaken Fields to get his equipment from the caravan. Go find him. Our lives may depend on the outcome of his research.
I understand.
Looks like someone played a trick on you.
Nothing to bury. Good work, Eruno. I'll get these amulets to our families.
For the Federation.
Don't push yourself so
Plague hunt.
Clipping on your end again.
That was me cracking my knuckles.
Yeah, but there's clipping a bit when I was talking. Bedoram is out at camp. God, I keep burping. Is out at Camp Vigilance for research. Paporio sent supplies to aid him. All he needs now is a helping hand. You can head straight this way to the camp. Before you leave, can you help me, please? Please help me with something? Sure.
greetings.
You'll be able to see Ordnarath on your way to the Bedoram. Well, these days we call it the Land of Fury. It's been wrecked by those mad monsters. Inside you'll find an old box with farm tools. Inside that box there's a document. And inside that document there's some blah blah blah. Okay. Please return that retrieve that document and deliver it to Bedoram. The guards have been infected, so you have to fight past them to get in. I'll give you a more detailed location.
I'll keep an eye out. Fetch quest. Fetch a poet.
The Paporios of Popolion are brave, are they not? They live among hopelessness and still they hope.
Furious Frimbrilisks.
This camp's strategic significance rose when those enormous Frimbrilisks moved into the ruins north of here. If we're overrun, poor Erune will be in grave danger. We must eliminate the threat. Could you gather some people and take care of that, Eruno?
Yeah, sure. Bam hunting time!
A big, huge heaping of foreshadowing.
Big ass monsters. Tomty.
I'm glad our paths
We keep our eyes on those mutants and we keep our eyes on those mutants and Frimbrilisks. Vicious things, not natural.
Mutant mash.
These weakling researchers don't stand a chance here without protection. That's where we come in. The mutant castonic cutters and Amani thumpers are walking weapons. But I wager you could disarm them, Eruno and Arzel, and I guess maybe Erune, though she looks kind of weak back there. She looks a priest, right? Show me what you're made of and bring me a few trophies.
good to see you.
You.
We'll talk later.
Trophies. Trophies. Cameron.
Busy here.
Sorry if I seem twitchy. This place gets to you. Gets to you bad. Stop the bleeding. I'm going through bandages like mad around here, and we're short on materials to make more. Have any harmony grass handy? No? Can you get me some? Oh! Do we have oh, we do have harmony grass on us.
Look at that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Stop. This is great. Here's a little something for you. Anything for fellow soldiers. Yeah. Yeah. Now let's go kill these guys.
You forgot one.
Oh, we forgot one guy. Yeah, I see.
Kill this guy.
I just don't know how to pronounce his name.
Oh. Well, how do you?
Oh, God.
Simon!
I'm here to help.
Fezzik's so intelligent, I could just stand here and watch him think all day, taking the weight of the world on those big, firm shoulders. Sir, are you gay?
I
History
think
is
he's
now.
talking to me.
No, he's talking about the Baraka over there. Fezzik. Big, firm shoulders. Sir, do you
He's
have a
gay.
thing? Yeah, he's totally gay. He's probably into, like, Baraka.
That's probably why he's trying to mimic a baraka with his stomach.
Oh, goodness. Yes. Quite.
Federation.
History is now. My master was an expert strategist. He always said, a good soldier defeats her enemies, but a smart soldier defeats her enemies and takes their stuff. Indeed! That is actually good advice, you know? You gotta kill the people and take the shit with them, because you could always use that shit. Listen up, Eruno and Arzel. The cruel jockeys and mutant dwarf fodder and scrappers to the north wear the most interesting pendants. Such unique tokens of the Federation's victory over evil will be invaluable one day. You see where I'm going with this?
Yeah, just stare at those big meaty shoulders.
Yeah, you want pendants. Those
Great
big,
to see you.
beefy shoulders. I mean, they are pretty beefy, but that's not my thing. And Eruno's asexual. She doesn't give a shit about this guy. Whatever's your cake. Whatever you're into, kind of thing.
What did you just call me?
I said whatever you're into, whatever your kink is, whatever. Oh, I'm saying in general for people.
Ah, I thought you called me by my
Cruel
real name. I'm
jockey.
like, excuse me?
No. Anyway, cruel jockey. What the fuck? That is a cruel jockey. Look at this poor guy. He's barely shaking his boots to carry this mean guy all around. Who are you? You are really rude, you know? Making your friend do that for you? Hey, I'll surprise you, he says as he dies. Okay, that's the thing.
Wait, did you see how he died?
How did he die?
Kill him and then watch his death animation.
Oh yeah, oh, oh my. He's like the actual jockey from Left 4 Dead, but
Yep.
this game was like made, I think, no, it was made after, was it made before or after Left 4 Dead?
Left 4 Dead came out way before Tera.
Oh yeah, it did. Maybe they got inspired by it. Erune,
But
where are you? Oh no, I left the bird behind! Erune, stop! Why are you over there? Why'd you stop
Because she's
following?
weird.
She's like, you ran too fast for me, sis. Ugh.
I like get for lugging around my sister.
She was kind of pathetic.
Oh, she's not! She's adorable! She's the most precious cinnamon roll you could have, and Sir Patrick is second to that, okay?
Sir Patrick, in my books, is always going to be the best boy.
Then Erune's the best girl. There, we're even.
There can only be one best of anything.
No, yeah, best boy and best girl.
No, like, best. Only one of them could be the best.
Oh, fully.
We'll fight over this.
You want to duel it out, man? You really want to duel it out?
Oh, farming crate.
Get your own box.
Get your own box. How rude.
Oh, wait, what? Wasn't it before you had to pick up, like, several of these boxes? Now you only pick up one?
I guess you only have to pick up one. No, we have to drop off these quests. And then when we drop off these yellow quests, then we'll stop the video and start another session. Because it's 32 minutes in. Doo-doo.
Sorry, I'm scratching my eye.
Scratching your eye.
Yep.
That sounds both pleasant and painful at the same time.
It was. But more on the pleasurable side. Felt really good.
Yes.
Especially when you have dry eyes.
Tomty. Mutant Mash.
What are these? They carry little piggy dolls into combat? Let's just put them down on the forums as wild boar totems, shall we? Glad to serve, sir. You're weird. Hi, Simon.
You need anything?
Oh, Eruno, it's such a relief to meet a soldier with an entrepreneurial spirit. Thank you.
For the Federation.
You go love that guy over there.
With his big, meaty shoulders. Even though
Yeah, I
he's
know,
like
right?
a rock.
Those big, firm shoulders.
I'll remember you.
I ship it.
When's
I
wedding?
don't. Because
Wedding.
if we ship this, then we have to understand that in
We have-
some form of a fan fiction, someone gets destroyed and it's not the Baraka.
Oh god! Okay! Alright, this is a good place to stop the video! Bye, guys!